welcome back to my channel, and today for you all I'm going to be telling you about some of the books that I'm excited for that are going to be coming out in 2016 and 2017. So these books I'm going to be telling you about, there's really no specific order really. I'm just going to be telling you some of the books that I'm interested in and looking forward to, because a lot of these I'm really excited for. And so yeah, and also, just the way this video is going to go, I'm going to place pictures of the book covers over here in this little blank space area, which is why I'm kind of off to the side in this video, in case you were wondering. And also, sorry for the crappy lighting and everything. I have to use my laptop camera because there's technical difficulties with my camcorder at the moment. So, yeah, gotta work that out. Anyway, so first off, I have King's Cage by Victoria Aveyard. And this is the third book in the Red Queen series, and I am so excited to get to this because, oh my gosh, guys, Glass Sword, that ending, the way that ended, that was just so not okay, guys. Come on now. All of you who have read Glass Sword, you know what I'm talking about, and you know that is so not okay. That was just, that ending was not okay on so many levels, and I'm depressed. I have to wait until February of 2017 to get a hold of King's Cage. And then I gotta wait a whole year after that for the conclusion. I'm not very happy about that, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, so. Next, I have Bright Smoke, Cold Fire by Rosamund Hodge. And I'm not exactly sure what this book is about. I remember reading the synopsis a while ago when I first heard of it, but I haven't really reread it recently, so I kind of really don't remember. But I remember reading her book called Cruel Beauty, which is a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and that book was amazing. I read it in like 2 days. I stayed up to like 4 in the morning reading that book because it was just fantastic, and I loved Ignivex and Nyx. That was just great. That book was just great. And she has another book out right now called Crimson Bound, but I haven't read that one, and it's supposed to be like Little Red Riding Hood, a retelling of that, but I haven't read it yet because I don't know. I just don't want to read it and then have nothing else to read by her, and so I'm probably gonna read it around the time Bright Smoke, Cold Fire comes out. Next, for you guys, I have Nevernight by Jay Kristoff. And this is an assassin story, and that's really all I needed to know because I love assassins. I play Assassin's Creed, and I read Throne of Glass and all that other fun stuff. So that's all there is to that book. Excuse me. Next, I have Warcross by Marie Lu. And all I know about this book is that it's like a futuristic type world, and at least I think it's a futuristic type world. And there's this boy who's a hacker, and there's stuff that goes down, and that's all I need to know because I trust Marie Lu's and her writing because I read her Legend trilogy, and that was honestly like the second dystopian trilogy I had ever read, and it was great. I loved it. I love her characters. I love the way she writes, and so it's fantastic to me. I love her writing, and so I really don't need to know much about her other books. And speaking of Marie Lu, our next book is The Midnight Star by Marie Lu, obviously. And I haven't read her book The Young Elites or The Rose Society, which is her recent trilogy that she wrote after the Legend trilogy. And I own the first book, The Young Elites, but my thing is this. Whenever I read a Marie Lu book, I have to marathon her stuff. I can't just sit and read one of her books without continuing on, because as soon as I finished Prodigy, I literally needed Champion right then and there, but I didn't have my own copy, and I wanted to read my own copy. But then I went to the library and checked out a library copy and read the first 2 pages, but I just wasn't satisfied because I didn't have my own copy to like put my little flags in with my thoughts and notes and everything like that. And so there was that whole thing there. And so it's like, I want to read her book, The Young Elites, and then jump right into the Rose Society, but I know I'm gonna have to wait for The Midnight Star, and I'm not exactly sure what date that one comes out on, but I know it's not anytime soon. At least it doesn't feel like it's anytime soon, if you know what I mean. So, anyway, Another book that I have is The Queen of Blood by Sarah Beth Durst. And I have not read anything by this author, but this premise sounds really good. Recently, people have been coming out with a lot of books about queens and their kingdoms and other things like that. And so I'm really looking forward to it. Like I said, I can't tell you what it's about because I really don't remember. A lot of these books, I just kind of saw the authors and gazed over the synopsis and decided I wanted to read them. And so that's how those went. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It sounds like it's going to be pretty interesting, and it has a beautiful cover as well. And so we're getting down to the last few books here, so this video shouldn't last very much longer. Next, I have The End of Oz by Danielle Page. And this is the fourth book in the Dorothy Must Die series. And if you guys have watched my review for her first book, Dorothy Must Die, you know how much I love this series and how it's just great. And so, The End of Oz, also, let's just talk about this. Who knew there was going to be a fourth book in this series? Because I had no idea. I honestly thought that it was just going to be like 3 books possibly, and then the novellas that she has out. But no, there's a fourth book, The End of Oz, and uh, I don't like. Oh, I love the characters so much, and so I'm really happy about it. But I'm not exactly sure where this is gonna go, or what exactly is gonna happen in this because I haven't read Yellow Brick War yet. I'm in the process of about to start that in a little bit, but I'm excited. Let's just leave it at that. I'm excited to read it and see how it all wraps up and ends. But I'm worried about it just a little bit, just a little bit. And so there you have it. Oh wait, no, that's not it. That's not it. Sorry, guys. Okay, so my last book I have here is Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. And so this is a new series by Laini Taylor. Laini Taylor, she's the author of the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy that she wrote a while ago. And honestly, I have to say, my friend Damaris, she was reading that book. At least I think she read it. I'm not sure if she finished it yet, but she's been reading it. And she said that it's pretty good and she's looking forward to it. And so I'm hoping that her new book, Strange the Dreamer, can get me into Laini Taylor's writing. And so if I like Strange the Dreamer, then I'll read her Daughter Smoke and Bone trilogy. But I haven't read anything by Laini Taylor. It's just the premise of Strange the Dreamer sounds really good, and I read an excerpt of it I got from the what's it called? The B Fest Teen Book Festival that went on about a month ago. And I must say that excerpt, which was about a page long book wise, it was pretty good and it was very different. So I'm excited to see how that's gonna go. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Comment down below some new books you're looking forward to, or some books that make you anxious, or books that are coming out that you're a little bit worried about or just excited about. So just let me know down below. Like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!